Hey everybody, got another video for you. This time a little update on what's on the table. At least I've made up my mind after a little bit of thinking what I was going to do next. I mentioned earlier in my updates that I need to get a game on the table. And I'm going back to Battles of the American Revolution, or Great Battles of the American Revolution. A series I really enjoyed when I first got it. I did a lot of test battles, practice battles and stuff with that. I never actually played a full scenario. And my intention was to put on Brandywine. And I did make some videos about this. I did a rules introduction to the series in general, with some references to my planned Battle of Brandywine. And it looks like this is what I'm going to go to now. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played this game yet. So this will be my first go with it. And I'm starting off with Brandywine. Of course, this is from the tri-pack. It includes Guilford Courthouse, Saratoga, Brandywine. Utah Springs, I believe, is a little bonus battle is included in that set. And I'm trying to get all these board games that I bought last year and earlier this year played at least once. And I've done that so far with a few games I bought, but I never did the Great Battles of the American Revolution series yet. So I got the momentum and I'm taking advantage of it. So I'm going to jump back into this and I'm finally going to get to Brandywine playing this game. And of course I got the rules out, this battles book, or the scenario book for Brandywine. And the map laid out, so on and so forth, all good to go. Let's take a look at that map, give you an idea of what's going on here. You can see some of it right there. Oops, a little too much zoom. Let me get a little bit there. Of course, there's the Brandywine Creek running this way. British are going to be launching a diversion up this way. Of course, if you know anything about the actual battle. This was Howe's attempt to outflank Washington's position on this side over here. Howe's army is basically coming in this direction. Got a little diversion force coming up this way along this road. And of course, Washington's army is all deployed and camped up here in this position on the opposite side of the river. And that's what the battle's about. You know, can Howe force Washington's position, force him to withdraw, like happened historically? We're going to see what happens. And I'm going to be using a number of optional rules as well to go along with this scenario. I'm going to try and avoid too much on the brain here. I know there is quite a few variants, like here, intelligence variant, that I might not use, just to save me time and brain cells. Like I said, I've never played this system yet. And here you can see we have an intelligence variant. Special rules for Brandywine Creek, of course. Special units encountered in the battle. Some of the commanders, special rules for them. So on and so forth. There's not a whole lot in general. Rules variations. Rules variations. What does that mean there? Are these optional? I'll have to look at this. But I'll be using as much as I can. I don't want to get overwhelmed. This is a specific battle, so we don't want to ignore some of these rules in here. And there is multiple scenarios for Brandywine, of course. There's a short campaign scenario. There's Howe's flank attack itself. That seems interesting. Knipphausen's feint. Is that the first one? Yeah, that's the first scenario. This is the actual diversion, which is coming up on this direction here. So that's probably what that scenario is. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Are these scenarios all that's here, or is there just a main scenario? Because these all sound like smaller versions of the full battle. I think the full battle is just right from the beginning, using all these variants. I don't know, I have to look at this. It's been a while. It's been almost a year since I've actually got this on the table, and I am excited to do so. So folks, there it is. Just a little update on what's on the table and what to expect. I was debating whether I should do an ASL Scenario 3 from the starter kit. Number 1 was an option. And of course I will get back to that. And what was the other one? Oh, my Twin Peaks scenario, Cedar Creek. That's also another one. I've taken such a long break from that. About a month. I kind of have to really refresh my memory on the rules. It's a pretty heavy set of rules. It's a little more denser than this series. Can't remember what the difficulty rating was. Actually, let me look. I know Great Battles of the American Civil War is a 7 out of 9. And complexity 4 for Battles of the American Revolution. That's interesting. So it's only a 4. So just the beginning of moderate complexity. I do love this game. I did, like I said, played some practice games, and it was really fun. And if you haven't checked it out, folks, I'll put a link to it. Check out the video, which is an introduction to the rules. That way, when you're watching this replay, you'll know what's going on, so I won't have to really take a lot of time explaining the rules and what's going on. You guys can just watch that video and then start watching the replay as I go through this, and we'll see how good Howe does, or Washington. We'll see how it works. I will be playing this solo, so there will be a little bit of description of how I'm going to be handling certain decisions in the game, since I am playing this solo. And yeah, so there you go, folks. I'm going to have more updates soon. I'll have an introduction showing the deployments and my initial thoughts and strategies, and then we'll get into the actual gameplay with a part 1. And I'll go through the turns, and we'll fight this battle and see what happens. Let's see if we can change history. See if Washington can beat up Howe this time around. All right, folks, there you go. Let me take one last little zoom in of the map. Very enjoyable looking map. GMT does such a great job with their maps and their art and their counters. Fantastic. Those little flags there, I believe, are headquarters positions, deployment points. Can't remember. There's also stars, like up there at the very top you could see a red star. That's an entry point for reinforcements, I believe. But I'll go through all that in the introduction to the gameplay. All right, folks, stay tuned. The Battle of Brandywine is about to begin. And, of course, I'll be playing this off and on throughout the coming weeks. So it won't all be just one video. I'll play out a turn or two and upload it. You guys can enjoy. Leave your comments and feedback and all that. Okay, folks, have a good day, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned. Hang in there, because it's only going to get better. You guys take care. Bye-bye.